What's up, wrestling friends? Welcome to the first episode of House of Bat. And walking into the House of Bat today, we have...
Laynie Luck.
So let us talk to you. Wrestling friends coming out of the city. House of Bat, talking up, hoping now that you hear this. We jumping off the top rope, smack down, you gon' feel this. Yeah, we standing on business on this gas.
Now, Laynie, I like to start the show with how old are you and how long you've been wrestling?
I just turned 32, and I've been wrestling for like a whole decade now.
10 years, okay, that's nice. So it's a lot of experience. From what I know, you've wrestled in Ring of Honor, AEW Rampage when it was around. Anywhere else big that we could have seen you at?
Well, Ring of Honor is the one that means the most to me, so that's what we can focus on right there.
Nice. Well, speaking of Ring of Honor, I mean, there's a lot of people there in Ring of Honor that everybody's familiar with, especially big wrestling fans. Is there anybody that you would say is more of a memorable match?
Yes, I have a top two. First one is like just standing across the ring from Athena was like,
I like that one.
what the heck, because she's like the reason I started or whatever. So like, it was cool to like be in a ring with her, a Ring of Honor ring with her. That was crazy. But like favorite match overall was against Red Velvet. The chemistry was kind of off the charts, and it was a really good experience for me.
Was that like a first time, just that one and done?
Yes. We met like 5 years ago before this at a little indie show, and I saw her wrestle and she saw me wrestle, and we said we need to wrestle so bad.
Yeah,
we need to wrestle each other so bad, and it never happened, and it finally did, and it popped off.
You said 10 years, about a decade. I mean, what kind of started the journey to get into wrestling to begin with?
Just being a fan. Like, I was watching the TV wrestling here and there, and then I started going to local indie shows in Austin, Texas, and like that was ramping up my fandom. Like, I saw Ricky Starks back in the day, like when he was down there, and that's where I saw Athena wrestle for the first time. And when I saw her wrestle, I was like, well, I gotta start training tomorrow. I gotta do this. This is crazy. And now here we are.
Are you from Texas?
Yes, that's where I started.
Cool. Damn, so I mean, you're like all over the place around the U.S. from what I've seen. So being from Texas, that's really cool to kind of see you just develop and be all around.
Yeah, it's something I really take pride in, because like the only thing you hear about Texas is it's a black hole in wrestling. You can't, if you don't get out of there, you're not going anywhere. So I really that was always pounded in my head that you have got to get out and you've got to make your name everywhere, and that's what I've done. I've gone East Coast, I've gone West Coast, I run the Midwest right now. Like, yeah, I've been everywhere.
So you mentioned Athena. Is there anybody else that you kind of grew up watching that influences you now?
I wouldn't say grew up watching, just because like I didn't really watch wrestling until I was an adult, but right now, currently, I cannot miss anything Mercedes does. If she's doing something, I'm watching.
I mean, probably the best in the world on the women's side, so that there's no faults there, 100%. Well, okay, I mean, that's how the journey started. The last time we saw you was here at the Logan Square Auditorium. We're right outside in 85-degree weather in Chicago. You had an altercation with Elliot Paul. I know there's a lot of backstory there. Can you inform all the wrestling friends about what that's about and what's next, I guess?
Let's just say, long story short, it's a man being a man. Heaven forbid a girl wants a little support while her husband is out injured. Why would you just assume that means something's happening? You know how it is. You be nice to a guy, you smile one too many times, and they get some ideas. So my man is back, and he is going to defend my honor. Elliot, better watch your back.
Where can we see you next? Is there anything coming up that the fans should tune into?
Yes, absolutely. Coming up next on the plate is a title defense against Maggie Lee in Canada. Alpha 1. I'm going to be defending my Glory Pro Women's World Crown Championship against Maggie Lee.
Is that streamable?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that link so I can stream that one.
Is it High Spots? It's High Spots, I believe, so.
Well, there we go. I mean, Maggie Lee versus Laynie Luck for which belt again?
The Women's World Crown Championship.
Nice. That sounds exciting. I mean, I'm a fan of both of you guys, so that sounds like it's going to smack. Okay, well, anybody want to shout out on the way out?
No, just me, myself, and I. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all the things, and like and comment and care about me, please. Thank you.
There we go. There's another episode of the House of Bat. Like, subscribe. Shout out the wrestling friends. Shout out Stoners and Stoners. And shout out my boy Don Lucha. Wouldn't have started this without him.
It don't matter who you are. It don't matter if you big or you small. This shit for the culture, nigga. This shit for y'all.